You must have heard the saying that by failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. When it comes to reaching your goals, of course you want to reach them. Who doesn't, right? But are you prepared enough to reach your goals? Hi, and welcome to Up It and the Actionables podcast. My name is Peyton. I'm a performance life coach. In this episode, let's talk about how do you prepare yourself to reach those goals. Before we get into it, let's talk about two prerequisites that are needed. First one is you need to have a goal you want to achieve, obviously. So if you haven't already done your goal setting exercise, download a free goal setting worksheet from our website. The link is mentioned in the description below. The second thing you want to do is you want to develop a healthier and a proper mindset. So check out this video here that will give you the practical steps to get you started on how to develop a healthier and a proper mindset. With these two things done, now let's get into the prep mode. When you decide that you want to go on a trip, what happens next? What do you think about next? Well, of course, you think about the things you're going to take along with you. How are you going to be traveling? What will you do while you're traveling? And ultimately, what are the things that you're going to do once you get to your destination? Correct? So when it comes to reaching your goals, you need to do exactly all of those things. So let's break this down. Let's draw a parallel between this analogy of a trip to your goals. What about what the journey is actually going to look like? Step number one is, where are you in your journey? Have you just set a goal for yourself, or have you been working on it for some time? If you've just set a goal, that's great. If you've been working on it for some time, that's great too. However, you need to assess where are you and determine what's working and what could be better. Step number two, check your fuel. Just like the vehicle that you travel in needs fuel, you need to see if you are fired up to reach your goals. Do you simply want to reach your goals because you're interested in reaching them, or are you deeply committed? Because there is a thin line between a want and a need. So you need to ask yourself, do you have the internal motivation and a deep sense of commitment to reach your goals? Step number three is check your willingness to learn. Now, on this journey toward your goals, it's not so much about learning new things as it is about unlearning some of the things that you may already know, such as self-limiting beliefs that hold you back. Your willingness to learn and grow will really determine how soon and effectively you move toward your goals. Step number four is manage your expectation. Now that you're willing to grow and to change and really work on your goals, you have to learn how to manage your expectations. Since we belong to this instant gratification culture, we may be used to expecting to see results very fast. However, when it comes to reaching your goals, the one thing that can help you immensely is if you can put off instant gratification. Step number five is drop the extra baggage. Now, I don't claim to know your personal history, but I do know that each one of us has their own share of past hurt and disappointments. In your journey toward your goals, you will have to drop this extra negative baggage because it will only slow you down and will not serve you. So you have to let it go. From this moment on, you can choose to decide that you will not be defined by what has happened to you in the past. You can only take control of what you want to achieve, and you can do that by taking action right now. Step number six is use your resources optimally. Now, you have unlimited resources in terms of mental, physical, emotional, and even spiritual health. If you aren't going to invest and tap into these resources and use them optimally, you will not be in the best shape to pursue any goal. So what you want to be doing is you want to be improving your health in all these areas so that it helps you move ultimately toward what you want to achieve. And the last one is handle criticism well. When you start to pursue your goals, the one thing that I can guarantee you that is going to happen is people around you are not going to like it. At least most people are not going to like it. And the only way for you to deal with this is if you develop a thick skin. The way I think about it is when you start to pursue what really matters to you, it may tick some people off, not necessarily because of what you're doing, but simply because they are not able to pursue their goals. And you should not take criticism too seriously. Now, I hear you when you say that this is especially going to be difficult to do, but think about it as the trade-off that you have to do for what you want to achieve. And bonus tip is have fun. Pursuing your goals isn't easy. In fact, it is the hardest thing that you will ever do in your life. So why should you still go ahead and do it? Because it will be worth it. However, there are two ways you can embark on this journey. One, you can be grumpy, sullen, curse, scream, and chances are that you will drop out of the journey sooner or later because challenges will come up, and with that kind of attitude it will not be easy to still stick on to the journey. However, if you do choose to pursue your goals and get on this journey with an attitude that you want to do this, you want to pursue your goals for yourself, then it will be the most beautiful journey that you ever take in your life. So those were my 7 steps on how to prepare yourself to move toward your goals. Let me know which step resonated the most with you. If you like this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. For the shout out this week, a huge shout out goes out to @theassortedbag. We loved your comment. Thank you so much for your gracious and kind comment. And we checked out your videos and they are really informative. And we ask every person who is watching this right now, go ahead and check them out at The Assorted Bag. If you'd like to get in touch with me, hit me up on social. My handle on Instagram is @PaydensLife. For personalized help with your life goals, check out my company on upitaway.com. Till next week, remember, what you want matters and it's up to you to make it happen. Stay healthy, stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.